Hello, hello, and welcome, my beautiful Taurus, my bulls. This is your general tarot and oracle card forecast for the week of August the 4th to the 10th. Not every single card or the energy they carry may resonate because it is a general. Take what you can from it and throw the rest out into the universe. Coming in with your download message, you've got time management. You're going to have to be aware of getting things done in an expedient and accurate manner. So let's see what we've got here for our tarot messages. What do you need to see, know, and expect this week? Spirit and guides, if you could be of assistance here with this reading for my beautiful Taurus. What have we got here? Okay, coming in with your first card, you've got a beautiful card, 3 of Cups to celebrate. Hard times are going to be over. The 10 of Swords. Oh, walking in your garden of success. King of Pentacles, Midas touch. You've got some really good confidence this week with the Queen of Wands, and you're overcoming and healing through a situation. Okay, let's see what we've got for clarifiers, because I'm going to read these together as one reading so we can collaborate these cards. So clarifiers are coming in with the cards. Okay, the first one is, we've got the Queen of Wands again, double message. You've got the Fool, the 5 of Pentacles, you've got the Hierophant, and coming in on the 3 of Swords, you have the Tower. Okay, so starting off, time management is your download message, and you're going to have to be mindful of how you're going to get things done this week. You may have a lot on your plate, and it's very imperative that you are aware of making those priority lists out so that you can tick them off one at a time and get them done in an expedient but a comfortable way for you, okay? Because you don't want to, overburden yourself with stress here trying to get things done. So time management's very important. I see you being very busy. Now, your life and or your career card is education. You may need to take a class or do research to find a better position, or you may find yourself writing a book or teaching others. So, I'm looking at this two ways. Intuitively, you could be having a sideline gig here, or even an online website where people can contact you, where you could be you could be teaching people, and maybe you're writing a book and you're interviewing, or you're podcasting, you're doing things like that, could be doing that. You could also be helping others. Maybe you're helping others to learn to journal, to script, to write as well. So you could have this sort of online thing where you're teaching others what you know. Now, you may be wanting to take a class yourself, to learn something here, to level you up on that next rung of success and income. You're doing research to find out the best position that you can have. You might be seeking new employment, and in the process, you're trying to find that perfect job. Okay, coming in below that, we have the 3 of Cups and the Queen of Wands. So, you're very determined. You're stepping into your confidence with the Queen of Wands. She basically has fought her way tooth and nail to get where she is, walked through the fire, come out the other side, and she's strong like the phoenix. Nothing's going to deter her, distract her, or talk her out of her new path, her new vocation, her new career, her new job, her new relationship. Whatever the case is she's pursuing, nobody is going to talk her out of it, because basically she turns to them, she flips the bird at them, and she says, yeah, all you doubters, watch me. Step into her confidence level this week, Taurus. I think you're going to be doing something new here, where people might be trying to put their 2 cents worth in, and this is your life and your journey, not theirs. You're going to celebrate something here, though. It could be an event, a reunion, the announcement of some sort of birth of a baby, a wedding, just getting out and partying and kicking up your feet, being with your sisterhood, your brotherhood, your family, your friends, your partner. This is about hospitality. This is about parties and social engagements. And like I say, it could be a bridal shower, a wedding, a family reunion, anything like that. Staying focused on that. Okay, coming in your focus part of the reading, you've got entrepreneur. And it says, as an entrepreneur, you will truly have an opportunity to discover yourself and all of your potential. So you're moving forward here. This is, as I had said, some of you might be, setting up a business, or even if it's an online business, or a passive income. Maybe you're setting yourself up for future, and you're holding down your brick and mortar pay the bills job in the meantime. But as an entrepreneur, you're really going to find opportunities here to be yourself. You've got great potential. Don't, as I had said, stand in your power of confidence here. Don't allow others to try to distract you or talk you out of this. This is, like I say, you're going to be celebrating this later. Now, it's going to create the end of hard times. With the Ten of Swords, you're going to be overcoming any difficulties where you felt restrained, held back, perhaps felt betrayed and stabbed in the back for some of you. However, you got through those hard times. Tens are the ends of all things. This Ten of Swords says you're on your feet, you're heading in a new direction. You're ready to launch. You're ready to launch yourself into something beautiful and new. Whether it's a new job, career, relationship, a move, a relocation, it could be anything. But you're preparing yourself for it, because the Fool does not jump off the cliff without checking his parachute first. So I do think that you're going to be preparing yourself, getting ready here to launch yourself into something brand new. You've learned that you're not going back to this disappointing situation where you were. You've learned, and you've got the ability to be your own boss, your own leader, and your own champion, your own entrepreneur. Coming in the challenge part of the reading, you've got don't let your past hold you back. Okay? So don't let this situation here. Don't let this situation of regret, remorse, disappointment hold you back. Let it go. Throw it out into the universe. You don't own it anymore. You're on a new path. You're moving forward in a new direction. And this new direction is going to bring you to the Midas touch. I see money coming in. I see you being your own boss. You're being in charge of your own finances and doing well at it. But you if you tend to fall back and worry about the past with the Five of Coins, that's the card that says you're going to hold yourself back. Step out of your way. The only thing holding you back from succeeding is yourself if you don't allow yourself to open the doors of opportunity to seek out the help you need. Now, a lot of you may have already done that as you're moving forward, because with this King of Pentacles, you are now finding things a lot easier. Money's going to be easier. He's the Midas touch. Any opportunities that present themselves this week, my beautiful Taurus, go through those doors. Hold your head high with confidence. You can't make a mistake. Okay, that's what he's about. He's learned, he's worked hard, he deserves all this fame and fortune that he's got, and you're developing that. Now, coming in with your messages from Spirit and your guides, which is the Answer Oracle, you've got exploration, creation, experimentation, universe, and underground. Okay, so some of you, excuse me, may be doing something under the radar here where you're not going to be telling everybody about it yet. You're in the process of doing this exploration, creating it. This is going to be an experiment for you as you step out of your comfort zone into this new sort of career or new adventure you're going into. Know that the universe is big, okay? The universe is out there. There's so many opportunities and doors that you can go through to find out the answers that you need in order to successfully do this. But I would go underground if I were you. I would not be telling people at work, and you heard me say this 1,000 times, people at work are not always your best friend. Don't even tell your best friend right now, okay? This is something you need to keep close to your heart, close to your chest as you're working and maneuvering and you're navigating your way to this new position, this new thing you're doing, event. Now, again, this is the double message of the Queen of Wands here, sitting there being focused, completely confident in her move forward. And she is going to find, she's going through an ascension here. She's developing, she's growing bigger. She's bringing new people into her circle, people who have the same goals and the same aspirations and inspiration for success she does. You may also be tapping into her confidence. You may be tapping into yourself, stepping forward and saying, I'm doing this come hell or high water. Nobody's going to talk me out of it. So this is it. And that's how you're going to succeed, okay? Because you're doing the work. You're getting ready to launch, but you're doing all the work to be sure that your ducks are all in a row and everything's going to work out. So you're not doing this without preparing yourself. You could be also tapping into spirituality, higher education as well. You could be learning all these new things, but you're leaning into spirit, knowing that somebody's got your back. And that's the universe. That's the powers that be. That's source, right? So this can also refer to marriages and churches as well. So moving forward, staying confident as you do. Now, coming in with your future energy, this is your answers from the angels. You've got ask for help from others. Well, I had said that here with the Five of Pentacles, where in order for you to succeed and get the answers that you need to launch yourself, you need to seek out that help. So don't be too proud to ask people. You know, the best thing to do is ask people who are where you want to be. Okay, learn from them. It's like me out here on YouTube. I lean into those that I watch, and I don't watch very many, but I have my close circle of people I trust and I watch in their integrity with what they do out here, like what I do. And then I learn from them. I don't copy them, but I do, and I don't hero worship them, but I watch what they do. And you will learn if you ask questions or you watch other people why they're succeeding. And there's nothing wrong with tagging onto that. Okay, shadow them, tag onto them. Don't be afraid to do that. You know, you may still be healing through something here. Something suddenly may have happened. You've got the Tower, which has made you have to change your direction and move in a new direction. Okay, if some of you are essentially going through some grieving process, don't be afraid to ask for help. Seek out, grieving counsel, or seek out a shoulder you can lean into, a soft place to land, and somebody who has a listening ear that's going to cradle you. Okay, cradle you to help you heal. We all have those places we can go. If not, we can seek out professional. But this could have been a third party that stirred up the cauldron that caused this problem. But when we get the Three of Swords, it is indicative of healing and overcoming. And this is what you may have done or you're doing. It may have been a sudden thing that happened in your life that was a major shocker. But you know what? You're on your feet. These animals are looking at the tree that came down and with a lightning bolt. They didn't run. They didn't hide. They didn't disappear. They're looking at it. They're strategizing. Well, okay, how can I build a new home? Where am I going to put my nest now? So this is what you're doing. You're strategizing to build a bigger, better foundation as you move forward from these disappointments. Well, my beautiful Taurus, this is your reading for this week. And I wish you a great remainder to today and a beautiful, optimistic, healthy, happy, prosperous, and successful week. Always know I stand in this circle of love and light for you. And I'll see you soon, my beautiful, beautiful Taurus.